back again. Yes, we're just slapping out the videos on this one now. We have to talk about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Oh, it's gonna be, it's coming up very, very, very soon. Like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts below. Now, they've just released the new rules for the Jake Paul-Mike Tyson fight. Somehow, somewhere, some stupid way, this has now been sanctioned as a pro fight, which I don't understand. I'll tell you why. They've said it'll be 14-ounce gloves, no headgear, of course, which is good. The rumors are gone. 2 2-minute rounds, should I say? So how can this be sanctioned as a pro bout? Like, it obviously shows that this fight shouldn't be happening because of Mike's age. They've had to make adjustments to what we classify as a professional boxing bout. Now, my issue is, who is licensing this? Obviously, it's going to be licensed in Texas, and they said there's going to be brain scans and stuff that happened before, but that should be happening for all fighters anyway. I personally know in the UK there's so much stringent checks that should not always done, but should be done by the British Board of Boxing Control to make sure that you are fit to fight and to have a license before becoming a professional fighter. Now, I know professional fighters myself in the UK who are just turned 40 and the board refused to renew their license because of an age being a factor. Mike Tyson's going to be 58 when he fights Jake Paul. I've seen a couple things, and I've even spoken to some people who are just like, Mike's going to beat him. Mike's going to win. Trust me, he's going to win. And don't get twisted, we all want Mike to win. We all want him to win. And I still, I did a video breaking this down on how it could be possible. And I feel like it can be possible, but 58 is 58, and Mike, as much as he's not a normal 58-year-old, I started to waver a little bit from what I thought. I still be backing Mike to win, even though I don't think he will. But I do think he can. It's one of those ones. I've seen all the footage of the training. I did get gassed at first, but when you really look at every single bit of footage coming out, it's always a piece together, quick cut, blah, 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 blah. Like 3 to 5 seconds of a combo at a time, next cut. And there's 2 things worrying me about that. One, they're never ever in a boxing gym or in a boxing environment. It's always in a random gym or in a random place or outside. That worries me a little bit because you're not in that environment. 2, who's Mike sparring? I don't know about if he is doing any sparring, because a lot of fighters say the damage isn't done in the fight itself unless it is a particularly grueling fight. But in terms of the long-term damage, it's done in sparring when they go too hard in sparring. And what sparring partners are they finding for Mike who are actually going to give him proper work and not hold back and actually hit him like he needs to be hitting the fight? Obviously, shouldn't be doing hard sparring too much anyway, but at 58, you definitely shouldn't be doing hard sparring. It's a bit of a sad sight. If we see Jake Paul knock out Mike, oh man, it's a very, very sad day. So yeah, I'm not quite convinced about this. Obviously it makes it a little bit less likely. Jake Paul in 14-ounce gloves. I'm not so convinced that he has that type of pop in him to still knock Mike out. And in 2-minute rounds as well, like, Jake is not a high work rate type of fighter, like high output type of fighter. So Mike is, because he has to be, so he's gonna have to try and get things done early. So, there's some hope there. I'm trying to cling on to any bit of hope I can. Another thing that we got to think about is that no one is being tested for this fight. That isn't a fact, but I'm telling you it's a fact. We know Mike is on TRT because he said it multiple times. He'll be silly to jump off it for this fight because you're going to need all the strength he can get. And if he isn't tested, then Jake probably isn't tested either. So yeah, there's a couple of factors in here which just aren't looking the greatest. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, officially a pro fight. His last pro fight was over 20 years ago. This is a madness. This is madness. Boy, let's see what happens. What do you think about it? What do you think about all these weird rules that they put in, and why is it a pro fight if they've got these special rules in? Madness. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Deuces.